All right, guys, so we got Luke's truck back today. Just doing a quick little once over type of idea, just kind of what we did for all you guys that are interested. Yeah, anyways, you guys know Luke. You've seen Luke. So for you guys that didn't know, this is Luke's 84,
83, 84, 85.
80 something S10 with the 6-liter LS with a S485.
Yeah, it's an S485. It's an 8596. It's got Nick's Gen 1 wheel on the back of it.
That's True North turbos for you guys.
True North turbos. Black Sheep Industries. Nick helped me out, and Kyle helped me out with the truck a whole bunch. We do have plans for something in the works turbo wise for next season, but just to capitalize on this turbo. But we'll more to come on that. So
yeah, so anyways, so it is a water to air cooler truck. For you guys that don't know, we put a different rad in it because obviously we had rad problems. For you guys that watched the videos, truck ran flawless, other than Luke tried to run himself over because the starter was screwed up, but that's another story. We'll get into that another day. We'll get into that another day that we might be having a couple pops. But everything worked good on the truck, no problems. It has a 4L80E in it. That's a 6-liter iron block LS. That's the interior. He does have different seats for it, but we ran into time crunch and we just didn't have time to mount them in there. So he went and stole these out of one of his other trucks, which eventually might be on the channel too. You never know. That's the shifter for it because it is full manual valve body. Runs on a Holley Terminator.
Holley Terminator with an expansion pack. Just the one downside with the Holley Terminator when they first came out is you only got one thermistor input. Holley thus remedied that by giving us the CAN IO modules, so it allows us to have 8 additional inputs and outputs, thus allowing us to have additional thermistors. So we use it to log transmission temp, which is vital on the built 4L80, but it also controls our trans cooler fan and air to water cooler fans while we're on the street.
You want to lift that up for me? Well, actually, I guess I can lift it up if I can. You know, put the bar or you got her whizzed right up there. So don't mind the dust because there's still a couple holes like that one there that lets the dust in, but that's okay. We got a cover for it, it's not on. So that's all the setup that we did for all the wiring. We are going to pull some of that apart and relume it. Like I said, we were running out of time. So batteries in there, a few extra fuse panel, fuel tank, obviously, the water to air cooler tank. This is the overflow for the rad, which actually he had no overheating issues. Everything ran the temps that we want. I shouldn't say ran cool, but other temps that we wanted to run. So that was nice. And then underneath, it has the water to air cooler, extra cooler with fans on it. All this is tricked by the Holley, so it turns on and off when it needs to. And then that's the tranny cooler and fan. It has a split mono from Calvert Racing on it, Viking double adjustable shocks, and Racecraft assassin bars on it, which is the same bars that I would like to use on my trucks, but just haven't got there yet. And I don't think there's much else. There's a Ford 9-inch in it, a bunch of other whizzy things, and yeah. So this is probably, as I'm losing my headphones, you guys will see it on the channel anyway because we'll be out racing and doing shenanigan things. So just thought I would do a quick little rundown of the truck all finished, and it was Miles and Mayhem 2022. That was what he was going on. If you have never heard of it, for you guys in Canada, it's a drag and drive event. Only one in Canada that I know of.
It is the only one in Canada.
Yeah.
This year it will be featured in Sick the Mag. We had a journalist / photographer there following the event for the week. When we left left Sunday morning, 4 miles of Mayhem, Rob and I had like 30 miles on the truck.
Yeah,
we never really drove it per se. A couple little shop burnouts and testing in Mexico, but it had no miles on it, and it performed flawlessly. We went out, first pass off the trailer, we went a 740 at 99 miles an hour in a 750 class, so we had to slow it down. So slowed it down, and we ran into a bunch of heat in second day in Saskatoon. Track temp was like 45 degrees. There's no traction there. I struggled to try to get the truck down, and it was just to the point where it was getting too hot, and I wasn't going to thrash on the truck anymore to try to get a perfect pass. So it killed my average. I handed in a 780 that day, but we were able to close up top 10. We took 10th place in a truck that never moved under its own power for over a year since I owned it, and never moved under its own power with this combination.
Yeah,
so
this is all basically, when he got it, there was no motor tranny in it. It had the rear end in it. So basically, I guess the same as like when he started with this truck, it was the body, the frame, and the rear end. Everything else has been changed.
Everything, every nut bolt I've touched in the truck or had my hands in. And the funny thing is the only thing we hadn't done was the alignment shims.
Yeah.
And we got that sorted out the day before we left. So that, and it, like, knock on wood, the truck 80 miles an hour cruising down the highway, one finger steering, like it drove flawless. So
yeah. So anyways, that's the, I just figured I would do a little end video on it, kind of you guys seen a bunch of videos of us working on it, and that's kind of the idea. But like I said, there will be some shenanigan videos, I'm sure, probably in the next few weeks, because I'm working on that
and that.
Well, you guys can't see it right now, but the first gen's in there. So there will be some shenanigan videos, I'm sure, in the next few weeks. And yeah, I just wanted to do kind of an end video to the series, I guess you would say, for now, until we do other things. But anyways, like, subscribe, hit me down in the comments, and remember, it's not rocket science.